Oh, is this a little intrusive? Oh my god. Yeah, okay. It's time for my December favorites, like a week late. No big deal, it's fine. They're still my favorites from December, so I am going to jump right in. I only have a few favorites from December. Obviously, my dog needs some water. Excuse me. So I only have a few favorites for December because obviously my actual December favorite was getting to see my family a bunch. And that might sound sarcastic, but I'm actually being completely serious. I have a couple makeup favorites. My absolute favorite thing that I have bought in December after spending hundreds of dollars on makeup because I was running out and I had to basically re-up on everything is this $2 e.l.f. brush. No joke, it's from the e.l.f. original line. It is the e.l.f. Professional Total Face Brush and I'm obsessed with it. I don't know, maybe this brush will fall apart in like a week. I have no idea, but let me tell you something. This brush, this so soft brush, blends better than any MAC brush that I have. So that's magic. I use it for my bronzer and my blush, and I use a very light touch on it, and it is amazing. It actually picks up the exact right amount of product that I want. It blends beautifully. It's just like a really good brush. It was $2. So this is a super must-have favorite. I might go buy like 4 more just because I never want to have to wash them and I want to have like a clean one just sitting around anytime, so yeah. The other makeup thing that I am currently obsessed with is the Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Powder. I have very, very oily skin, and this is something, I don't know who I saw recommend this, but I love this shit. I mean, I really love it. I've been like baking around my nose and under my eyes and on my chin and even a little bit on my forehead, and it has just helped my oil control so much. So since we're kind of on beauty products for the face, I will go ahead and mention this Dermatologica Clear Start Face Moisturizer. It is a skin soothing, hydrating lotion. I use only this. I am using this in the morning. I am using this in the evening. My skin is in a very sensitive moment right now where literally I have to not change up my routine like at all. I get really worried when I use a new makeup. I can't put anything new on my skin. So this has been amazing because it really is super hydrating but not oily at all, and my makeup goes on really well over it. It's thick enough that at night I feel like I don't need a different night cream or anything, so that's nice. So I really love this. It smells really light and nice, doesn't funk up my pillow or anything like that, so pretty into this. I think I'm going to try more of the Dermalogica Clear Start line very soon. I'm not sure if I mentioned in another video, I basically like bought out the Mario Badescu line of skincare and it did not go well for me. It actually kind of spurred a bit of some skin issues, so I'm trying to recover from that right now. I'm not saying it's a bad line, but I have very finicky skin. We're gonna try more of this and see how it goes. Maybe you'll see more of this in the January favorites if it goes well. Last beauty product before I move on to other things is the wet brush. This says You Smooth Wet Brush by Brush Pro. I don't know who makes this or why it exists or why it's so fabulous, and I don't even know that I can describe what makes this brush so amazing. I have extremely thick hair and I brush my hair once every time I shower and do it. That's it. So I brush my hair when I get out of the shower. When I take a shower, I wash my hair maybe 3 or 4 times a week, and that means I only brush my hair 3 or 4 times a week. I realized that that is not probably normal. When I was a kid, it was really curly and I didn't know what to do with it. I just knew if I brushed it, it made the curls frizz. So when you have like really thick hair, brushing it and your kind of routine with brushing hair gets a little weird. So if it sounds weird that I only brush my hair like 3 or 4 times a week, that's because it is weird. But especially like back in the back of my hair, I do get like little rat's nests of tangles and stuff. And for whatever reason, this brush, when my hair is wet, it can just like cut through the tangles and it is super painless. I'm gonna see if it works on my dry hair as well. Yeah, it just like, for whatever reason, it just like goes right through tangles, and I know you can hear it detangling, but like that doesn't hurt. It's really weird. I don't know what this brush is or how it's made or why it's so wonderful, but it really is really just wonderful. My hairstylist told me to buy this and she was fucking right. Looks like it cost $11.90. I made my sister use it the other day when she was over and she loved it. I know that's a weird favorite, but it really is a favorite and I think that everyone should have one. I just really like these, okay? And if you can see the hairs, I'm sorry. I know that's kind of gross. I love this book so much. It says, The Human Costs of America's War on Fat. Fat Talk Nation by Susan Greenhalgh. I apologize to Susan if I just pronounced that incorrectly. It is likely that if you are watching my channel, you have heard of Linda Bacon and the Health at Every Size initiative. She wrote a little blurb on the back. I will read it to you. It says, relying on evocative stories and insightful analysis, Fat Talk Nation is a powerful and absorbing expose of the unintended consequences of America's war on fat, making a convincing argument that a war on obesity is not just unwarranted and ineffective, but damaging to people of all sizes. One of the great things that I think this book talks about is the war on childhood obesity and how the war on obesity actually affects people's mental health. I would not necessarily say that this book is a light read. It is just, man, this book has some good shit in it, okay? It just does a really beautiful job of mixing medicine and social science and talking about how the social aspects of the war on obesity affect the medical aspects of it. It's a really good book. So, my clothing favorite from this month, even though it might not be the thing that I wear consistently every single day, you guys know what consistently means, I didn't have to say that, is my faux fur vest from Full Beauty. I'm obsessed with this vest, and not only that, but Full Beauty actually launched an Own Your Curves campaign that's kind of cool. You guys should go watch the video on their website or whatever. But the star in that video wore this and she's like dancing in it, and it just makes me feel so fierce, and I want to learn all of her moves and I want to dance around in this because it's really cute and I like it a lot. My last but not least favorite is my Christmas present from Nate. She's the best little baby. Say hi, Mouse. She is so good. She is such a good baby, and we're just really happy to have her as part of our family. Those are all my favorites for December, and I know there wasn't a ton, but you know, December is, you're mean. December's filled with so much stuff, and like, you really, I know, I'll quit talking in a minute. Give me a second. Let me pet you while I'm talking. Let me pet you. I love you. Let me pet you. That is naughty. Don't you bite Mama.
I love her. I want to squeeze her so hard. My squishy. Oh, my squishy. Oh, my squishy.